who I'd be. What I have around me means nothing to me if I can't share it with you. Walking through all the dust, memories and frame, a past we simply let fade. But I don't close the door, waiting the chance for when we'll be back again. You make me feel so crazy, still in love with you. You make me feel amazing when I'm next to you. You make me feel so crazy, my heart breaks for you. Can't help but know that I'm still in love with you. You make me feel so.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, what is going on? So y'all, I know I promised that we was gonna do our what's this? What show was this? What show? The Love Experiment. I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday we were supposed to do this, but we're here now nonetheless, and we're gonna get into it. We got a few. Okay, it's 5 o'clock, so we got to get out of here on time because y'all know Ready to Love come on tonight, and it's a whole mess going on over there. All right, so we need to be prepared to watch that and maybe jump on a live after. Okay, we'll see how things go. But y'all, the experiment, I hope y'all have been watching. I gave y'all more than enough time to go ahead and catch up. I'm hoping that a lot of my subscribers go ahead and get into it. Okay, now, I don't understand why a bill collector is calling me at 5 o'clock. Don't they have to go home? Like, don't they have to go home? This is crazy. It's crazy to me. But anyway, y'all. So the Love Experiment, of course, is like an online dating app brought to life. Okay, there's three girls. They are friends, and they're going on a journey to find love. And they go into like the hall. The hall is where they have all these men lined up for them. Oh my gosh, okay. And I'm talking about a good diverse of men. They got some pastors, they got some pilots, they got some just a whole variety of men, okay. For the divested lady, they got some white boys, they got some just a little bit of everything going on over there, okay. It's really cute with the men. Okay, in their own little spaces, they have what you call like little pieces about themselves in there, and they have like a profile in front of them. So when you look at the profile, you can see like what they do and things like that. And they name the men can't hear them, but the women can like see them and hear them. It's cool. I'm like, if I was dating, this is how I want to pick my man. If I had to pick my man, this is how I would want to do it. Like line them up for me. Okay, let me pick one, pick two, pick three, pick four. Okay, sounds like my type of haul, right? Like this is the type of haul that I think we need when we dating, because we can like really pick through them, okay? And it's good that they have their friends to help them figure it out. So each woman gets 3 men. Now, each woman gets to pick 3 men, and they kind of like could rotate them out. So if you realize you don't like a man, you could throw him to the curb, go back in the hall, get you another man. But you could only do it when the experiment, like the whoever the text message be coming from tells you that it's your time, that you could go ahead and send someone home and keep someone, or whatever the case may be. So we have Marz, Tamara, and Paige, y'all. And there are nice women. They nice looking women, nice bodies, nice pretty faces, full of personalities. So I like the women overall. Okay, nothing really too bad to say about them so far. They really haven't done anything to make me feel any way about them. I do feel as though like they kind of stuck into their old ways with dating, and they keep going after the same type of man. You know what I mean? So We picking up on episode 4. So I know y'all probably watched episode 1, 2, 3. Okay. We picking up on episode 4 where we talking about Paige and that kiss. Okay. So y'all remember Paige went and kissed Chris in front of Justin. Now y'all just gonna have to hear me out on this. And my toxic side come completely out when it comes to Justin. Because I feel like, whew, mm, mm, mm. Yes, okay. I know I shouldn't. Like, I know he's a waving red flag, but it's just something, just very much something that says, girl, go ahead and pick him. Just go ahead and pick Justin. And I know she probably shouldn't. She probably shouldn't, but whew, okay. Anyway, so Justin is really upset. Now, I mean, you could see it on his face that he is clearly upset that she kissed Chris. Now, my thing is, Paige, you could have kissed Chris, but you ain't have to go kiss Chris. I mean, you could have, gave him a peck like mwah, and moved on. But Paige went in there with the tongue and the hands around like she was giving him a kiss. And I'm like, girl, what's up with that? She immediately runs out after she does this kiss because she's like, oh my God, did y'all see how did you look at Justin? Was Justin upset? Yeah, girl, Justin was upset. Okay, absolutely, he was upset. Okay, the girls are letting her know, like, it's okay. It's okay. This is what we came here to do. We came here to date, and that's part of dating. I was like, see, I don't know if I'm fit for this. Did you watch the one, girl? Breath and Race Love was on it. It's really good. I did watch the one. I finished it. I just didn't watch the reunion, but I did watch the one. That daggone girl made me mad on that show. So anyway, child, I'm hot. There I go, sweating. So then after, they console her, get her to calm down, make her realize, like, this is why we're here. Let me put up a picture of the ladies for y'all so y'all can know. So the first one with the yellow top, that's Paige. The one in the middle is Tamara, and the one at the end in the blue is Paige. Oh, no, Marz. That's Marz. Okay? Justin is sexy, the kind that you will regret in 6 months, but on the other hand, 6 months after that, be right back into bed. Right. And remember, y'all gotta remember that Paige spent the night with Justin. So it's not like, a cute little, it wasn't like, she had spent the night with him, and when he left that morning, they had this real nice, passionate kiss, and Justin felt like that was one of the things that he had over the other men, right? So I guess when he saw her kissing Chris, it really, really did something to her, okay? Now, when the ladies go back over to the suite, because they're going to play the card game, Justin is really not feeling it. Now, you could tell that Paige felt the type of way because she's like, Justin, come over here. Justin, come over here. Justin went all the way to the opposite side of the room because, like, sir, Miss, you just kissed that man all in my face. I'm not about to come sit by you. Stop playing with me, okay? So Paige, so they start playing the card games, right? And one of the questions was, what's your favorite porn category? I'm like, yo, that's a question that could get you in trouble real fast, okay? That's a question that could get you in trouble real fast. I'm glad no one has ever asked me that question in dating ever, because if I could be completely honest, they would think I'm into a lot of things that I'm probably not really into. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. Kissing with morning breath like they was already together. Listen, did you see Justin? Ellen, did you see Justin? That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say, okay? That's it. I mean, it's no need to explain. So then Jamal said that, his favorite category just straight off the back is fat butts, okay? He liked big juicy butts. I said typical. That's the typical answer for a man, okay? If he would have said anything other, I think I would have felt a little weirded out by it. Because let me tell y'all, ask this question to your man or your woman. Ask them that question. What's their favorite porn category? You want to know why? Because I was in this group on Facebook. I'm in a melanated wives group on Facebook, right? And a lady said that she had found out that her husband, she had watched, with her husband, and he was watching like the breast milk squirt. And she never knew he was into that. And then one day she was cleaning up and she found an order of breast milk that was sent to her house, sitting in the closet. And I was like, girl, y'all better go ahead and ask y'all men what they into, so she don't know if he like want it to be like squirted on him, or if he want to drink it, child. I don't know, but that's a good question. Now that we at it, I mean, if y'all really want to know somebody, ask them that question. Okay, that'll tell you all you need to know about how freaky they get. Okay. All right. So then, they was like, what's the worst trait that you had in a relationship? So Justin and Chris kind of go back and forth over their worst trait, even though they both had like the same worst trait. Because now Justin and Chris feel like they're in competition for Paige. Now y'all got to remember, Paige doesn't have a third person because she ended up sending old boy home too late. And when you send him home too late, you can't. She wasn't able to go pick a third person, so she only got them two, and they really like going at it for her. Okay, so then another question was, um, what's the pettiest thing you ever done in a relationship? Now, Jamal said that he invited all his ex friends to a friend's dinner, a friend's Thanksgiving, like a friend's giving, and he didn't invite her. So everybody like, oh my God, you the king of petty, you the king of petty. Then out of nowhere, Justin was like, the pettiest thing I ever did after a breakup was have sex with my ex little sister. And I was like, what? Why would you say that? What out of all the things that you could possibly say, you thought that the right thing to say was, I had sex with my ex baby sister? I said, Justin, Justin, because now it's like, sir, you want to get sent home. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do? Lord, please don't ask me my favorite. Y'all funny. I see my husband browse his. I will never travel to the darkness again. I was like, you be wondering, like, dang, what is they really into? Like, woo. And you want to know something? It's one thing about like those categories. It doesn't mean that they'll actually into it. Sometimes they just like to watch it, you know? They just like to watch it. Okay. So immediately Paige gets up and she goes outside because she was like, Justin, we need to talk, because like, what's up with that? Like, why is that who you are? Like, why would you do that? And he was just saying, like, I'm not that person anymore. Now, in the middle of her talking, like literally talking to her, he decides that he's gonna walk away. I said, oh, Justin don't give a F. I said, Justin said he over this ish. You out here kissing men in my face. Da 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 da. It felt like one of those petty moments that he was trying to have with her, like he did when he slept with the ex sister. You know what I mean? And you can't just be mad at him for doing that. You gotta be mad at the sister. Now, if your sister not one of those types, you ain't gotta worry about him sleeping with one of your sisters. But trust and believe, he might try to see one of your girlfriends. Okay. And I was saying here, like, Justin is the toxic that you know you don't need in your life, but you kind of want it. You kind of want it, because when he came back with that little, he came back and with the cover and he put it over her and he was just standing there and he was looking at her, and the way he was looking at her, it was two different types of looks. It was like a dangerous look, like, you pissing me off, you know, like that look. And then it was I could take you and throw you down right here and you know, do it to you. It was giving, I could like take you down or I could take you out. I don't know which look it was, okay? But the look overall was definitely giving like, you know, that good aggressive, okay? Like, I was like, why are you looking at her like that? If I could read his mind, I just wanted to read his mind at that moment, because y'all want to know what Justin gives me? He gives me like, I could be good, I'm bad for you, but I'll be good to you. Like, ooh. Yeah, so, sounds like revenge, not petty. That's exactly what it was, revenge. And this is why he's a red flag, because that's the lowest of low. Like, you really want to hurt somebody if you go and sleep with their sister. Not only the fact that you have, but it's like, what kind of work did you put in to get her sister to have sex with you? Because I would assume that it wasn't an easy, like, oh, I'm gonna just go have sex with her sister, unless it was some other stuff going on in that, and you know, like some other stuff going on. Like, what if they was already? I don't like it. This is why I say it's a no. It's a no, because like, you can't just go that You can't do that easy. It shouldn't be that easy. You know what I mean? So, okay, y'all, I done went through all these notes already. So I'm saying, okay, so they let them know, like, okay, so they let them know that they having an open mic, like a talent show, and so whoever wins will get to go on a getaway with the ladies. One person from each person will win, and they will go on a getaway alone. So of course, all the men are like thinking of like things that they can do. Some want to do poetry, some want to do singing, some want to do dancing, all types of stuff, right? So Tamara and Marz are going on coffee dates because they going on the coffee dates because they get to finally get the to know the new men that they chose a little bit better. So Marz is Marz is pick Ishmael. Ishan. I think his name is Ishan. Ishan. It's this guy. Let me see if I can tell y'all which one it is. It is Ishan. Okay, Ishan is on the one, two, three, the third row, first man, right? Now she asking him, she like, so are you comfortable with weave? Like, can you like help take a weave out? Like I said, not that's the first question you're gonna ask this man when y'all get alone is if he gonna help you take your weave out. Come to find out, he's accustomed to the weaves taken out, okay? Because he said that he dated another girl for 7 years who just so happened to be black and wear weave, okay? So he's used to it, he's accustomed to it. So they seem to be hitting it off. It seems cool, nothing crazy, but cute, right? Tamara's talking to Josiah, and he said that he's here to shake things up. Okay, he said that Tamara checks off all his boxes. So far, that new pick seemed to be cool. Now, Paige is at home because, like I said, y'all, she don't get a new pick because she sent old boy home at the wrong time, so she don't get the pick again. And that's how you. That's a life lesson to everybody. Don't be indecisive and do what's right for you at that moment. Don't let anyone else change your mind. Because what happened was she kept old boy. Because she didn't really want to let him go or hurt his feelings. And in the process, now she missed out on having three potential suitors to only two. So always pick you first. Yeah, it might hurt somebody else, but pick you first. You know what I mean? So then Paige is at home in the bed, all sad or whatever, because her boo Justin is acting out. And I'm like, of course he's gonna act out, girl. You done hurt that man's little feelings, made him, he said he fall in love fast. That's what he said, okay? And so he texts her like, I'm coming over. And I was like, oh, it's like that. You see, that's what I'm telling you. It's that toxic. It's toxic. So he comes over and he brings her a bag of Skittles, green Skittles, because green is her favorite color. And he said he bought like 5 bags of Skittles and he separated them all and he put them all together and brought it. So I said, this is what I'm saying. Ooh, child, watch out for the men like that. Okay. Those are the ones that, they will ruin your life. Justin gives me, I will ruin your life. Okay. And you gonna love it in the process, okay? So right after, so she fell for it. She definitely fell for it. I fell for it. We all fell for it together, okay? I said, I know this is not a good thing. It can't be a good thing. So then they have a talent show, right? So now it's time for the talent show, and Chuck is the host. Now, y'all, Chuck is in the first row, the last guy, and I feel like I see him somewhere. I know him from something, and he just looks familiar to me. I don't know from where, but anyway, he's the host of the talent show. Now, Yannick, Chris, and Jamal. Yes, Isaac was fine. So, um, Isaac, Tamara, I haven't seen you in the chat. Hey, girl, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so Yannick, Chris, and Jamal are doing a boy group, right? And they do New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain? And when I tell you, I was sitting there like, oh, this is so cool. Like, I felt like I was the girls. Okay. They like, can you stand the rain? Right. And then they go over there and they start dancing with them and dancing on them and everything. I was eating it up. When I tell you that I love me a good old talent show with men who singing to me, I would love that. Okay. And so they were lip syncing. So the guys was back there like, how we gonna go after this? How we gonna compete with them after this? But I loved it, right? So then had the two-step. Yes, they had the two-step and everything. That was not playing. They like all that New Edition stuff. I loved it. Okay. So then Ishmael, hold on. Where am I? Oh, so then Josiah brings up Tamar, and he brings her on the stage, and then he starts doing his little genuine pony dance with her, like riding my pony, my saddle, baby, come and jump on it. Now, all I needed for him to do was go ahead and slide across that floor and slide up. Slide up on her real quick, bust the shirt open and do all of that, and it would have been perfect, okay? But I just was cracking up because it really, really was a good time. It was a good time, okay? So then Ishan come up there like that, and he like, oh, I'm about to sing "Let Me Love You" by Mario. Now I was sitting here like, do it, sir, do it, because I would have loved to see that man sing "Let Me Love You" by Mario. Even if he would have lip synced it and dance like everybody else did, I was gonna be here for it. But then he was like, psych, I'm just playing. And then he started telling unfunny jokes, and I was like, what, sir? You could have just sang Mario at this point. Like, why you killed it? You could have just sang Mario. Not you living through the one. Girl, I was living through the. I was sitting there like y'all. If I could tell y'all, if y'all would have saw me, I was feeling it. I was sitting there smiling from ear to ear. I loved it. Okay. Um, but I was so mad at Ishan because like I was really waiting for him to do his little Mario act, and he gonna start telling us some corny jokes that's not even funny. It's not even a good. I was like, this not even a good set. Like, if you want to do some jokes, do some good jokes, because this is not it. Okay. So then Justin decided that he was going to do a poem, and his poem was about black love. And then Outlaw, the girls was like, I mean, I guess it's cute. Like, I don't get it. I'm a little confused or whatever, but I guess it's cute. Now, me, I'm sitting here like, black love, women want love, don't respect. I don't know. I wasn't here for it. I mean, I'm not gonna say let me not say I wasn't here for it, but I'm with the girls on this one. I didn't understand it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't understand it. I was right, like I was really waiting for that Mario song. So then Ryan lets everyone know that he's not here. That Ryan lets everyone know that he's not here for everyone, okay? He's like, I'm not here for the men. I'm not here for you two lovely ladies. I am here for Tamara. One thing about Tamara's men, they gonna bring her up on the stage, baby. Every chance they got, they brought that girl up on the stage. Now, he brought her up on the stage, and he decided that since I'm not here for everyone and I'm here just for you, I want to just stare into each other's eyes for, was it a minute or 3 minutes? Did I write down how long he said he was going to do this? For 1 minute. Now, let me tell you something. It sounds cute. It may be cute, but I don't want to stare into your eyes on a stage in front of everybody. Like, that felt a little to me, okay? So he go up there and he really holding her hands. They holding hands and staring into each other's eyes for a minute. Now, he's loving it. She's loving it, right? She was like, oh my God, I really like enjoyed it. Now, me, I'm sitting here like, this too much. Like, I don't know if I would feel comfortable doing this per se. I may give it a shot, but like after like 10 seconds, you lost me. I can't do it no more. Yes, I did like that. I didn't like that at all. That was 45 seconds too long. It was too long. I love what Brian did. What Brian did, because I don't even have a Brian on this list. And who is Brian? What he do? Child, we got the right person. Monique, who is Brian? What he do? Because I don't have him on this list. So then the men were like, chuckling about them holding hands and staring to each other's eyes, but the girls loved it. And I was like, I guess because it's a form of intimacy. And I don't have a problem with the form of intimacy. I just wish it wasn't intimate, so public. Like, that's something that we need to be doing over the fire with our hands together with the slow music in the back, so that when the moment hit us, we could just kiss, and embrace the moment. Because it's one of those things that's supposed to be sensual. And I don't feel like he put that much thought into his act, because how did we get here, sir? It's like you came up with something last minute. I'm going to just tell it, stare into my eyes. Nah, I ain't like that, okay? So then Jamal just lets everyone know that he's going solo. He's leaving the group, and now he's going to come up there and do a poetry slam, okay? So he goes up there and he's doing his little poetry. Ryan, I don't know what tomorrow. The poetry was beautiful, but I'm not falling for it. So then Ryan, so then Jamal does this whole poetry slam, right? And Tamara, when I say she broke down crying, baby, she was in there crying. She said she felt seen. Um she felt seen and she felt heard, and like she I was just like, oh my gosh. And I was listening to her and it was cute, but I didn't cry. And I'm real emotional and I really get sentimental over things like that, but she loved it. Okay, so now the ladies get to pick who they gonna go on this date with, this overnight getaway. They get to pick one person to spend the night with and they get away. So Mars Tamara goes first and she picks Jamal to go on a getaway. And I was like, of course she was going to pick Jamal because he made her cry. Any man that makes you cry emotionally, that cry where it's like, oh my God, you touched my heart. Of course she was going to pick him. Okay. So then Mars chose Ishan. And I was like, why did she choose him? She said she chose him because she wanted to get to know him a little bit better. I said, okay, I guess, because I wouldn't have chose him. Right. Especially the way he ruined the set. Like, sir, you ruined your whole little corny set. Right? Like you should have did Mario, then I maybe would have kept you. But anyway, Paige, she picks Chris. Now y'all know my toxic side was like, go ahead and pick Justin, but she picked Chris. So her and she said that he's been consistent. And I was like, okay, Justin said he's not worried though. He's not worried about it at all. So as they going up to the getaway, the men are going to get there first because they like supposed to set up things like that for them and everything like that. So then the men find out that one of them are going to get eliminated on a trip. Okay, so now I'm instantly happy because I'm like, well, this is good because Justin's not going to get eliminated, even though he probably should next to Chris. But something about Justin, I want him to stay, and that means that Ishan probably will go home, which I feel like will be a better fit because he's not a good fit for her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, one of the men is going home, or they could stay. They just won't have any more options when they go to the hall. So the girls are in a car driving up there. Now, Tamara is just talking about how like she's opening up to Jamal and how she really liking him and this, that, and the other. And then Marz is like, I kind of feel guilty because I know something. I'm not being truthful with with Tamara about Jamal. Like I know something and I just haven't told her. So now I'm sitting here like, nah, this is not how this works. This is not how this works. Because if you my friend and we in this process together and we all looking for is a man, why would you continue to let me go this far with this man and bring him on this trip when I could have been spending this time with somebody else? So I'm sitting here like, so what is it, girl? What is it? She's hoping and praying that he will go ahead and mess this up for himself so she don't have to say something. But I'm sorry, because if you're my friend, you should tell me immediately. Bars, immediately I should know. I should know as soon as you heard whatever you heard, as soon as you said whatever you saw, I should have known immediately because what did she let Tamara do? Waste her whole getaway. She let this girl waste her getaway. I would be pissed the hell off. That girl had two other connections that she could have brought. Right. Why she didn't tell her immediately? That made me look at her some type of way because I'm like, you can't be my friend. You can't be my friend because this is not how this works. And then the fact that we in this process together, the fact that we're doing this together, you got me wasting my time. I could have been sent this man home. Now, in my mind, I'm sitting here thinking of all the possibilities. I'm like, what could have happened? What could have been said? But we won't get to what was said, okay? So, when they get to the house, and Tamara is like, hugging on him, on Jamal and everything. Paige finally lets us know. Marz finally tells us that he was on the phone with. Hold on, let me read it so I can make sure I get this right. So she said that she was on the phone. Okay, so she was on the phone with Yasnik, and she overheard Jamal reference Tamara as T-Rex. and she feels guilty for not telling her. I say he called that girl what? He said he referenced her as T-Rex. Now, this is where I'm going to have to tell you why I don't like the concept of this idea, because you don't know if the man really, really likes you or if he's playing the part to get far. Because y'all see Jamal's putting it on. He's reading a poem. He got her crying. He's doing all the things of the things, but he's referencing her as T-Rex. And not only is he referencing her like that, he's referencing her in front of a bunch of other men in front of two other men who supposed to be here for her, and neither one of them has told her. So now I'm sitting here like I'm looking at everybody different. Everybody, because now I feel like everyone's fake, everyone's a fraud, everyone's everything, because out of all the two men that I'm dating didn't tell me nothing. My friend didn't tell me nothing. And then none of them other men said anything. So how many of them other men know that you reference me this way? And how many of you, who else is in on the joke? Who the hell else is in on the joke? And then it's like, maybe they don't like her. Like, it's one thing. See, the thing about when you go after a man, you don't know if he really likes you. You don't know if he's really into you. So my thing is he faking it? Is he not into her like that? Does he see her as a dinosaur? That there's no way you could reference someone as T-Rex and make it cute. There's no way that's a cute nickname. Don't call me no freaking T-Rex. How we get here? Call me TT. Call me Big T, Little T. Not T-Rex. That's an insult instantly. So I'm sitting here like, I would want to know who else is on there on the joke, because now I'm mad at everybody. Like, I'm sorry. I'm mad at everybody. And then while she knows, so now Jamal and Tamara out there playing truth for dare, taking shots and whatnot, and he got the nerve to ask her for a kiss. Ask her for a kiss. I was like, oh, I want to fight. Oh, I want to fight because you are a low down dirty dog, Jamal. You a low down dirty dog, because not only is you putting it on, you asking this girl for a kiss and you don't even like her. You calling her T-Rex? Right? It's not even a cute animal. Call me a koala bear. Call me butterfly, okay? Don't call me a freaking T-Rex. Girl, I was sitting here like, you gotta be kidding me. So Marz is on her date with Ishmael, and they doing the little zip line and everything. And she's just like, I just need to go tell her what's going on. Yes, the hell you do. We should not even be. This is not the time. This is supposed to be a getaway. I'm supposed to be getting to know this man and everything like that. You know, I'm supposed to be spending the night with him. It's supposed to be a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. But no, I can't even enjoy my getaway because I got this ninja here. And I skipped the part, so I got to go back to the other part. Paige and Chris are walking down the, like the slopes. I forgot Chris is a virgin. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it because he never had sex, y'all. He's 28 years old and he a virgin. Now, do I believe it? I don't know. But I don't know if I would want to be with a man who's a virgin, because like y'all know, when boys first have sex, that's all they want is sex. Like all the time. Like they spend their whole life chasing women for sex. Yeah, and she got her lingerie. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to it. But I gotta get this part out. And I don't know if she is gonna be ready for all of that. If she's gonna be ready to, like, nonstop keep going and going and going and going and going. But we do know that he's disciplined. But is he gonna be disciplined enough to keep it to who he's supposed to keep it to once he get it? That's the question. I was like, that's a lie. It's a no for me. I need you to know what you're doing. But you know what? It's not even that, because sex always get involved. I just think he gonna want too much all the time. And like I don't know. Like at some point, like, sir, you gotta be tired. You said Paige would have knocked boots because she kissed two of the guys she chose. She's not thinking of with her head. Well, it's like I think she want to take his virginity the way it seemed. It seemed like she want to take his virginity. But I'm not feeling Marz. I'm putting her on the shelf. I'm not feeling her as a friend, because what happened to like the sister code? I'm not feeling her. Like I was really enjoying Marz. I was like, oh my gosh, she's bubbly, she's nice, she's cute, I like her. No, instantly no, because she's not a good friend. And she may about to be like, she may finally say what she got to say because she feels guilty, but she should have been told her. She should have been told her. This isn't the case of like that's her fiance and they about to get married tomorrow. This isn't one of those situations. This is one of these things where it's like, girl, I got a hall full of men and you let me take this one with me to a getaway. I would be pissed the hell off. And like y'all said, she done said she packed all her nice little lingerie and everything. She ready. Right. She should have told her immediately. So it went off like that. So we don't know. Next episode, I guess, is when she gonna tell him. We'll tell Tamara what he said, and then we gonna have to see how it play out. But I'm telling y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Cause ain't no way. And I was really here for her. So I guess I'm gonna have to be like, I gotta pick me a new favorite, because she was one of my favorites, but she really disappointed me, because you let that girl take that man up to the mountains. You let that girl take that man up to the mountains, bring her good old lingerie, out there taking hella shots, thinking they about to be warm and cozy, and now she about to be alone in that bed. And now she wasted a getaway that she could have spent with somebody else. That's not fair. I feel like that's low-key sabotaging her experience, if you ask me. I can understand not wanting to hurt her feelings. I understand that part. But it's the simple fact that like it's a whole group of men out there. And if I was daggone tomorrow, I would send all my men home. All three of them. I need a whole new pick. I need a whole new lineup. Because now I don't know if he was referencing me like that around y'all as well, and y'all probably was laughing at it. Because nobody told me nothing. I'm literally sending all them home. Charcuterie. You need her to use her head and not her charcuterie. I know that's for her charcuterie. Okay. Use the head, not the charcuterie. That is so funny to me. But yeah, y'all. So that is the Love Experiment on MTV. I really enjoyed this show. If y'all have not watched all the episodes, go start from the beginning. Catch up to episode number 4. It is on MTV. It comes from it comes on at 10 o'clock on Tuesday nights. Okay, so you'll be able to watch it either the next day if that's too late for you. That's what I do, because at 10 o'clock your girl is not trying to focus on nobody's TV screen. Okay, she needs to stop all that kissing. Right, like girl, if you stop all this kissing and really get to know these people, you will see that Justin is a walking red flag. I'm blinded by him too, sis, but I already got my man, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay. And I don't know if I would take Chris serious. I can't, I don't know if Chris would be the guy for me. Okay. Like find out if they got any STDs or something. Like child, it just be a lot going on. So we'll be back again next week for another review. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live or if I'm gonna do it recorded. I kind of like doing it recorded a little bit, because I could just get up here and talk to y'all about it, and I don't have to be like, oh my God, like, like so detailed, because we already know what's going on. So maybe I'll keep this as a live review that we could do on like Wednesdays or something like that. But either way, I'm here for it. I am about to end this live, right? And we're about to go back live at like 6 o'clock, because I want to talk about the clip from Ready to Love that I saw, and I want to get into it like 2 seconds for like maybe 20 minutes tops, and then jump off. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all for joining in. Go ahead, share this video with all your friends. Tell them that Chloe is reviewing the Love Experiment. Come join us. Come hang out with us. Okay. I really want to hit my subscriber goal by the end of this year. So we got to get busy, y'all. We got to get busy. Thank you for the live. Oh, no problem. I'll be back in like a few minutes. I just got to make a thumbnail, set the live, monetize it, and then I'll be back. All right, y'all. So I'll talk to you in a few. Peace.